Hello, everybody. Welcome to the AYS podcast. I'm your host, Robbie. I am joined here with John, who is a member of AYS management. John, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. You've probably heard me before on the podcast, but my name is John, and I am the COO or Chief Operations Officer here at AYS.
Today's podcast will be about Discord server boosts, what boosts are, what they're about, and how they can help your community. John, would you like to tell us what boosts are and how you can get them?
Yeah, well, I think probably the best way to answer that question would be discussing a little bit about Discord Nitro first. Um, so, Discord Nitro in general is Discord's paid membership, basically premium on Discord, if you will. They have two different tiers. They have Nitro Classic, as well as quote unquote Nitro, so just regular Nitro. I believe Nitro Classic is $4.99 a month, or you could get it for like I think $50 or $49.99 a year. And Nitro is $9.99 a month, or I think $100 a year. Basically, Nitro Classic is just the lesser version of Nitro. Before they released Nitro, they had Nitro Classic, and that was actually the only tier they had. It was $5 a month, and back in the day, it had emojis. Let's see, I think something. I think they had a bigger upload limit. I think it was like a 50 megabyte upload. I know better streaming quality, and that was pretty much all they had up until about a year ago. Now Nitro Classic has custom emojis, GIFs, a personalized profile, so you can edit on your your account information, like the About Me section and stuff like that. The banner background color. It also includes 30% off server boosts. So instead of I think $5 for a boost, it would be like whatever that is. It's like 30 something. You get obviously the custom badge, bigger uploads. I think it's a 50 megabyte upload size. So if you're uploading a file into a text channel, and you get 1080p and 60 FPS as opposed to 720p, and that's Nitro Classic. Nitro is basically that. It's double the price. I believe you get a bigger discount off of boosts.
No,
And
it's the same discount.
is it what's the discount? Is it 30%?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so it's the same for Nitro and Nitro Classic, right?
Yes.
Okay, well that makes sense. Um, I know you get I think it's 4K 60 FPS for the streaming quality. Longer messages, so you can send I think 4,000 instead of 2,000 characters in your message. You get access to like stickers. I'm sure you've seen them; they're pretty cool. Um, all the other stuff from Nitro Classic, and you also get two server boosts for whatever server you want for free. And I guess moving on to boosts, basically, um, it's kind of like a way to show your support for a specific server. Um, I believe there's three levels of boosts in a server. Am I right, Bean?
Yes, indeed
Yeah.
there
So
is.
there's level one, level two, and level three. Do you know the requirements to get to those levels? How many boosts it takes?
I I know level 3 is 14. I think level 2 is 7. And I'm pretty
Level
sure
two is
level
seven.
1 is
Okay.
2.
Yeah, I think that sounds right because I know they recently changed it. I think it was a little bit more before. Um,
Yeah.
but basically, the more boosts the server gets, the higher the level it will be promoted to, depending on obviously how many boosts it has. So like Bean said, I think it takes like two boosts to get to level one and so on. But basically, it allows that server to have access to updated perks, depending on how many boosts it has. So for example, a level one boosted server gets an extra 50 server emojis, an extra 15 custom sticker slots, um, upgraded audio quality, an animated server icon, a custom server invite background, as well as higher quality streaming for the entire server. And that takes level two. I just double checked that on the Discord website. To get level one perks for a boost, it takes two boosts. Level two perks, it takes seven. You get 50 emojis, 15 stickers, even higher audio quality. You get a server banner, a 50 megabyte upload limit for all the members in the server, upgraded 1080p 60 FPS live stream quality, as well as custom role icons. And like I said, that takes 7 boosts. Moving on, level 3 is 14. You get an extra 100 emojis. You get 30 stickers as opposed to 15. You get even higher audio quality. You get the custom invite link. So, for example, AYS, we have discord.gg/promote, as well as a 100 megabyte upload limit and an animated server banner for your guild. So, yeah, that's all pretty nice.
Yes, it is, John. Now, unfortunately, the owner of the server does not get money from boosts. I've seen a lot of people think that they do, but they don't, in fact, get money from those. You just get the perks for your server.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot as well. It's not like Patreon or YouTube memberships or anything like that. You're not directly, I guess, supporting financially the server. You're just basically allowing it to have access to higher quality perks, if you will.
John, I think now's a good time to talk about our online shop, don't you think?
I agree, definitely.
If you head over to shop.ays.dg, I said DG, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
If you head on over to shop.ays.dg, I said it again.
You said it again.
If you head on over to shop.ays.gg, you can find plenty of perks that you can buy for our Discord server. You can buy higher advertising limits. You can buy yourself a custom bot or a website host. Or if you're into that kind of thing, you can buy AYS branded socks. That's
Yeah, I would definitely recommend that
shop.ays.gg.
AYS. I would definitely recommend the AYS socks. They're pretty awesome, wouldn't you agree, Bean?
They are very comfy. Best pair of socks I've ever owned.
Yeah, they're very stretchy as well.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah. Sometimes too stretchy, to be honest. Like, I don't know. They're like sports socks. So,
Oh, well, I have like big feet, so stretchy's good.
oh, okay. Well, thanks for sharing that, Bean.
So, boosts in Discord are pretty costly. The base cost of a boost is the same as Nitro Classic, so the question here is, are they really worth the price? Well, that's debatable, isn't it, John?
Yeah, honestly, in my opinion, unless you have a pretty big budget for your server, don't worry about boosts. Because I see a lot of new server owners just immediately buying all the way up to 14 boosts for their server. And honestly, I think that's pretty stupid because they don't really do that much for a new server starting out. It's not like it directly helps with your growth or anything like that. Like, sure, you get upgraded everything pretty much. You get upgraded. You can get a animated server icon, a banner, custom invite link, which is all nice stuff and appealing to a member. But in my opinion, it's not worth spending that on a server that you just started, which I see a lot of people doing.
Yeah, boosts are not exactly the pay-to-win option here.
Yeah, and honestly, they're kind of overpriced as well.
Indeed, you could just buy the full Discord Nitro package and you get more features and 2 boosts for free.
Or you could go to shop.ays.gg and spend that money on some AYS socks, you know?
You could. That is much better money spent.
Indeed.
And they're both $10 too. Oh, hold on.
Wow. It's a good deal.
No matter your opinion on whether boosts are worth it in new communities or not, they aren't really meant for the server owner to go all out and buy all 14 boosts. They're more meant for the community to engage with the server in a way that benefits the server, rather than focusing on a perks-only side of things. Wouldn't you agree, John?
Yeah, it's kind of more of a thing for if you're like a fan of a server, talk there a lot, or just want to support it in general. What a lot of people do is they'll boost it and it helps the whole server out, not just like the owner. So it pretty
Indeed.
much helps the whole community because it gives them access to more perks.
Now, all of the different tiers do a lot of different things, but as you'll notice, it only takes 2 boosts to get to level 1, but it takes 7 to get to level 2. And I feel like that's kind of where the perks start to drop off. The first level of boosting gives you quite a lot. It gives you a higher audio quality, it gives you a lot more emojis. But I notice in a lot of communities that once people really start to reach level 2 and level 3, they don't know what to do with all that space, because it's not often that a lot of people are using a VC that would need higher quality, and it's not often that they would need to use more than 100 emojis.
Yeah, that's the thing is like, level one's pretty good for the two boosts for the price. So that's like $10 to get to level one if you don't have Nitro. Um, but you can go up to level two, and it pretty much is the same thing, just more of everything. But you don't really need the higher audio quality. The upload limit's nice. Not a lot of people really care about role icons, but I think honestly, mainly what people really want, and this is why they go to level three. I think they like the custom invite link and the um, server banner, as well as a GIF icon. So I think that's why I think with all of those three, because you can get the GIF icon on level one, you can get the server banner on level two, and then you can't get the custom invite link until level three. So I think that's really what persuades a lot of people to go ahead and either pay to get to level three or just want to get boosted to level three in general because of all three of those perks. I think those are the top three, I guess.
Indeed. And the other thing I see a lot is a bunch of servers that go and have boosts that are above level 3. And Discord doesn't cap you off after you've hit the maximum amount of levels that they have, but you also don't get any more perks. So it's kind of just a waste of money to boost a server that's already at level 3.
Yeah, I see a lot of servers that have like 200,000 members, and they're at like something crazy like 200 boosts, and I mean it's nice, but it doesn't do anything. So that's the thing with boosts is once you get to that third level, it literally does nothing besides have a number. So what's the point? What's the point in just having spending that money just to have a higher boost number? It doesn't give the server anything. So I've heard a lot of rumors actually about Discord implementing something to counteract that, but I haven't actually seen anything official yet, so you never know.
That could be pretty cool.
Yeah, I heard a lot about like Discord actually having like memberships as well.
Oh
So
yeah, I
like you could
saw
actually,
that.
yeah, I saw it. No, I think a Twitter leak. Basically, it's like how you can like subscribe, not subscribe, but like member or sponsor a channel on YouTube
Yeah.
or like subscribe to somebody on Twitch.
Yeah.
I think that's like what they were getting at,
Yeah,
apparently working on for Discord.
they've rolled it out in a beta, so like in one of my servers that I use just for having my own emojis, they're trying out like that the subscription thing you were talking about, which I think is kind of weird because what would you need to have in your server other than a level 3 boost would give you?
Well, I think it's more of a thing to financially support the server, as like boosts don't actually do anything financially for the owner of the server.
That is true.
So if you like once you get past level three, if you want to like sponsor the server, subscribe to it or whatever Discord would call it, then I think that could be an option for them trying to counteract boosts being pointless after 14, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Also, here's a conspiracy theory for you, John. I know that a lot of people, or a lot of server owners, typically have a Patreon that they use to support themselves with. So maybe that's Discord's way of taking out a chunk of that payment through their own
That's actually been
Discord thing.
It's been talked about some before. I don't necessarily think that they want to replace Patreon. I mean, I'm sure they would love to, but I don't think that's going to happen. There's too many servers that have Patreon and have hundreds of subscribers, and I think they would be pretty crazy to make that against the TOS. So I don't foresee that happening. But I
Yeah.
think basically what they will do or what they're trying to do is kind of phase things out slowly.
Yes.
And I think they'll probably keep doing that to make people, like server discovery, for example, to make people shift towards using official Discord things.
Indeed, indeed. And it's helpful for Discord too, I guess, because if you're using their stuff, they can take a chunk out of the payment that you would pay towards a server owner rather than doing it through a third party.
Right.
Speaking of paid plans, this bears repeating. We would really appreciate it if you checked out our online shop, shop.ays.gg, and perhaps our Patreon page. And speaking of boosts, we do like those, and we have some awesome boost perks. There's a channel over in AYS that you can check out. Thank you for listening to this episode of the AYS podcast. I'm Robbie, and that's John, and we'll see you in the next one.